Hi, welcome to another book review. Today we're going to review a legendary book, The Art of Astonishment by Paul Harris. So we're going to take all of the volumes one by one here. So until we finish the series. And I'm going to start with the volume 1 for today, and 2 weeks later volume 2, and in another 2 weeks the last volume. So let's take a look at the book. This is how the book looks like. 306 pages long. It is a hardcover, and just have a very few things that I want to mention about it. Is that the magic in these books is not only card magic, it has a lot of stuff. However, staying true to the purposes of the channel, we're going to make a review for the card magic aspect of these books, which is amazing. And it would be a miss out if I didn't review them. But however, I think the card magic is the majority of the tricks in these books, maybe 55 or 60%. In any case, we are going to check them out only the card magic things. So this will not be the best review for everybody, but if you're a card guy, I think you're gonna be satisfied knowing what these books contain. So now that I mentioned that, I want also to say that volume 1 is my least favorite out of the 3. However, I have rehearsed a little bit 2 tricks to show you today, and we're going to actually, before I start, let's see one trick.
So that's, I want to show you something. This is called the guarantee card, the Joker, which helps prevent some malfunctions that happen within the deck. And this deck in particular have this weird malfunction, it flips over whenever I try to shuffle. And this is, why you're looking at me like that? This is a real issue. And it is a real issue because you might not notice that the cards are face up and go and shuffle this way in a poker game, which is not good. So this guarantee card, if I put it on the top, it can help straighten these cards out. I'm going to push them the other way and they will be straightened out like this, you see? Now, all the cards have become face down. As long as you have the guarantee card, you have nothing to fear. That's why this exists in the deck. Now I'm going to show you one more time. I'll shuffle these. I want you to remember the guarantee card, and I'm going to push them. They're going to flip over. Okay? And all the cards are in a great, the same. They look the same direction. See? Okay, this except the guarantee card, but it doesn't really matter.
So that was the trick. A very nice idea for getting the guarantee card, and generally the book is like that. The performance of the tricks is pro level. Even if the tricks might not be fooling, okay, the tricks also might not be very, very difficult. However, the performance for those tricks has to be strong. So I would say it's for the intermediate magicians generally, but also for the professional performers, because you really need to be a good performer to pull them off. It has a lot of scripts, a lot of presentational ideas which are not very easy to pull off convincingly. For example, the tricks that I just did, there is also a trick in which you have the deck as a camera and cards are coming out of it like pictures, like as if you just took a picture, and they're, for example, let's say blank, and you have to blow it a little bit until it gets color. So wonderful ideas, nice presentations. And the books, the book has a lot of those. There is not a trick in here that doesn't have a nice presentation, and we give you a lot of ideas. There are a bunch of tricks with coins, with fruits, a lot of things. But one of the things that I would like to mention is that throughout the books you will ruin your cards a lot. This is a common thing with these books. We have stapled cards, we have linking cards, we have torn and restored, we have cards with signatures assigned or burned or cut into pieces, and so on and so on. So I would also recommend the books for people who have old eggs. Instead of throwing them in the garbage, you can find wonderful uses with the tricks that are in here. And also there are gimmicked boxes of playing cards in which you will see here how to make them to do certain things. There is also here the curly Q move. Let's see that, which I don't know how to do, but I will find a video online. Yeah, and the book also has a lot of Lewis's like this, and there is also a very nice pocket trick, which I believe is it's very nice for a layman, very strong. So let's take a look at that as well. So that was a trick. A lot of cool ideas of making aces appear from the deck. A lot of coins within the card magic as well. You will have a lot of fun doing these tricks. Now, the thing that I want to also tell you is that if you are looking for a triumph or in water, ace assembly, some gambling plot, you're not gonna find these tricks in these books. Okay, generally throughout the whole trilogy, you see tricks that are some of them are taken from other genres and applied to card magic. You don't necessarily need cards to do them, playing cards, but he has brought them down to a smaller level, size, I mean, to be done with playing cards. Example of this is the linking rings. We have a trick in volume 2, which is the basically linking cards effect, and many more. In any case, I will leave the review here, and I just want to mention a couple of final things, which I have mentioned them already, but to sum it up, the book is for intermediate level skill. It's not for beginners, that's for sure. You got to love, there are no classic plots, very little. Everything is funny, original, hard to perform, because you need a character it's good to have scripted ways of doing the tricks in order for some of them to make sense. So performance, it would be advanced, but when it comes to sleight of hand technique, it would be intermediate. So I think you get the idea, and it also has other stuff other than cards. So that would be my review for volume 1. Stay tuned for volume 2, which will come in 2 weeks. And we're going to finish this. Volume 2 is my favorite. And volume 3, I really, really like. I think this is the worst volume, but also I think it's, again, I would have bought it anyway. It's really good. So, all the entirety of the trilogy is worth it. So, have a lovely day.